Hey y'all. Alright. I just talked to a friend. And I had another friend, make some commentary on trying to help people, and most people, they're not helpable, and it's just hard to not want to help everybody. But I just talked to a friend that, at his job, somebody was stealing from the workplace, and I've heard plenty of stories. Like the bank I use, they had to like bolt down the ATM and put like barriers all around it because someone tried to steal the ATM. And there's just a lot of things going on with people that are struggling with this economy. And yeah, I was an addict for a long time. So there's a difference with someone that is just trying to survive, that doesn't want to hurt other people, that they just want to survive. And the difference between an addict is they don't give a fuck who they hurt. They just want a fix. Although I'm a rare case. In my addiction, yeah, I was a thief, but I just stole money and jewelry and electronics. I never took people's livelihoods, tools, equipment for whatever their job was. I just took the money. And for most addicts, that is not common. For an addict, they don't give a fuck. They will take every tool out of, a plumber's truck. I never touched it. I just took their change. Never touched their tools. Because I was new. I knew that was their livelihood. I took the money, didn't take how they made their money. And I think, yeah, I had a conscience. I was a fucking junkie, but I still had a conscience. I didn't want to put people out. So, we got cut off, but I was trying to explain to this person that in this current economy, people are suffering. People just want to survive and feed themselves. So I wouldn't be as harsh on people just doing things to get by. Like, it's so hard to explain. As someone just wanting to get by isn't going to want to destroy another person's life. As opposed to most addicts that don't give a fuck. They will take everything you got. So, I have compassion for people with addiction because I was an addict and I just wanted to numb myself, but I didn't lower myself to the point that I was going to destroy someone's livelihood, which I was a rare case because most people I knew would take everything that wasn't nailed down, which I wouldn't do. But during these times, I guess they're like locking like cold drinks, coolers in stores so people can't steal water. Oh my god. It makes me want to cry that people are suffering so bad to just want to take water to drink that they are now locking the coolers so people can't steal it. It's like, I've seen the tent cities. Not as bad as I've seen in, posts on YouTube about the tent cities in San Francisco. Like, I am in the middle of nowhere, but I have seen Seattle and surrounding areas, and there are a lot of homeless people. And yeah, I won't deny that a lot of people become homeless because of addiction, but in this current society, a lot of people are homeless because our country doesn't give a fuck about them. Instead of taking care of its own people, it's sending billions of dollars to another country that's supporting Nazis. Wow. If you have a Ukraine flag in any of your fucking social media, fuck you. I don't support war, but I don't support Nazis. And the US is supporting fucking Nazis. And this is some deep shit. Instead of taking care of its own people, sending all its money to the war machine, people need to wake the fuck up. You need to stop ignoring the people on the streets begging for money because they're starving. Have some compassion. Okay, yeah, I'm careful when I see people with signs on the corner because have you ever been to Florida? Like, those motherfuckers are like in a union. Like, you see the same people all out in like different areas, like just like switched up. So, yeah, I'd be careful with those kind of people, but have some compassion for people that have lost their lives because of this economy and this government and this world. And just zoom out. Why is it happening? Most of these people are not going to survive. Hate to be all fucking doomsayer, but thanks to my other friend, because, I have a Captain Save-A-Ho complex, and I just want to save everybody, and most of them aren't going to. They listen to their government, they listen to their health officials, they got the death shot, they are following the rules. You can't save those, but you can help people that are still aware of what's going on but are, suffering. If you have the ability, I mean, you gotta take care of yourself first. You have to survive the mass genocide that's gonna happen pretty soon. Like, it's already been going on. I don't care if it's sounds conspiracy theorist. It's mass genocide. So, fuck you. Like, millions are dying and billions will be dead in a few years' time. So, just have compassion for people that are suffering, that have not had the same ability as you to turn a coin and pay bills and buy food. If you don't want to give them money, don't. Give them a tent. Give them some food. That will do more than passing them by and letting them die. Because we need some people to survive. So don't be a dick. Have compassion. Okay? And even though I know that most people that are addicts have no fucking soul, but I've come back from it. I know people that have come back from it, so don't give up on them either. Although I kept a peace of mind. And I know dozens and dozens that died. But they can be saved. They need help. They're trying to deal with their feelings that this society has failed them in, especially the mental health system. I just had an appointment to get my Xanax. Yeah, I know. Fuck off. It helps. I want to get off it, but it helps. But this bitch spent 20 minutes trying to convince me that I had ADHD or ADD and I needed some amphetamines. And I'm like, no. Like, I just let her talk for 20 minutes because I wasn't about to say, I think you're kind of like over prescribing and just like giving out this diagnosis way too much. Like, just because I struggle to read and receive information in the written word and I learn better through hearing it and seeing it does not mean I have ADD or ADHD. I just learn different. And this bitch went on for 20 minutes and I'm just like, and I'm like, don't they treat that with amphetamines? It's like, I'm like, I'm sorry, I've done plenty of fucking speed and that shit never helped me, so no thanks. I'm good. Why do you think I was a heroin addict? Don't do well on speed. I want to slow myself down. Your whole hypothesis on giving ADD or whatever speed to slow them down may work on some, but me, no. Take one hit of fucking meth and I'm up for 3-4 days. So, no, thank you. No. So, yeah. The mental health system is fucked. My latest therapist, yeah. No more trust. No more trust. Yeah, might help others, but I've got no more trust. None. Just want to say, have some empathy for people that are poor and suffering, that have been fucked. The American dream is dead. Have empathy. All right. Love y'all.